first podcast. Today's guest is Olu. Hi, Olu.
Hi, Brook. How are you? It's good to be here.
Great. Thank you so much for being a guest today.
Thank you.
So, can you tell our listeners what inspired you to write your book, The Top 10 Video Mistakes?
Okay, so the reason why first of all, I have to say thank you for having me. I'm really glad that I'm here. And you see, a lot of people come to me for different questions around, how do I do videos? And especially experts and entrepreneurs that don't want to look like newbies on videos. Okay. And so a lot of people are always asking, what do I do about this? How do I set my camera? What do I do with this? So I just decided, you know what? So I don't have to keep answering the same question over and over again. I just put it together and I said, you know what, it's going to be helpful to everyone out there that is trying to bring their message to the world, and they don't want to look like they don't know what they're doing on camera. This is the reason why I created that.
That's true because when I first started my podcast, I was terrible. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was bad. And people was like giving me advice as I was going through, and I started adding stuff and taking away stuff. And now my brother, he was like, maybe you may want to make an intro video to introduce your guests. So that's what I'm gonna start doing. And then he was like, maybe you want to wear a little makeup, a little bit of lipstick. I'm like, okay, and then dress better. I'm like, well, dang. Like, I need a lot of help.
I know. And you see, the thing is, a lot of you have great help, and that's really good. Kudos to your brother that gave you all the pointers. But a lot of people don't have that, and what usually happens is a lot of the people. I'm getting a feedback. Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you. Is it
Okay,
echoing
a little bit.
a little bit? Okay, when you talk, I'm gonna put my thing on mute so it won't echo. Okay.
Okay. So the thing is, a lot of the people that come to me, they actually don't have the right people advising them. And most of the times, what happens is each advisor that comes to you takes you on another journey. And, you're trying to go to point F. And someone's going to say, no, 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 you need to go this other way. And then you start going there. Then you meet somebody else on that way that says, no, 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 you actually need to do this. And what usually happens is a lot of people now go round and round in circle, and years, months and years after, they've still not been able to achieve what they're trying to do with their videos. And this is the reason why, when I put that together, I specifically put it together for people that have offers they want to sell. People that have coaches, consultants, service providers, you name it, app developers, and all these people that are doing some really good work out there. And what they actually want is they want to be able to monetize their videos. They're not just doing it for entertainment purpose, because there's the other route, which is entertainment, right? But the route, which is actually, I need to be paid for the work that I'm doing on these videos. What are the ways that I should do it? This is one of the problem that I see a lot of people in my world have, and I'll just like, what, it's just better. So we make the journey faster. Because for me personally, it took me years before I got to what I'm giving my clients right now. But is there a way I can make it shorter for people? This is why I actually specifically put that video toolkit together that would make it easier for people.
Wow, I love it. I love it. I'm gonna check that out because I definitely need the advice and help to try to make an income from what I'm doing because it is tough. It is tough. And yeah, like people are giving me advice and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like I'm trying, but yeah, definitely. And
Trust me.
I do want to ask you like your master classes that you have on here. What are some of the like classes that you teach on here?
Hmm. Thank you. Thank you very much. I first of all, let me say I can relate with you very well, and I understand what you mean by, the number of hours that goes behind all the work that you're doing. And I've actually listened to some of the interviews that you've had, beautiful interviews. So for what you're doing, thank you, because you're making the world a better place, and connecting people also to really great content. So great job on that. With my with my masterclass, what I do is actually in my Facebook group, I teach on how to, I have a 9-step roadmap that I take my clients through, and when I teach in my masterclass, I just pick one of those, one of those 9 steps, and we're talking, things like you need to first of all have, the mindsets, that knows exact goals that you're trying to achieve. Okay, again, like I said earlier on, is it for entertainment or is it for profit? Okay, and even when it's for entertainment, we just keep doing it. For profit, we still don't want to just make it all about money. We want to really help people and touch lives. Now, there will be some people that will not be able to engage with you and buy your offers and all that, but all those people, you're still able to help them based on where they are. Okay, so I give different roadmaps and different strategies that helps each individual that is doing their videos, each of the video influencers, to go out there and actually do it if you know what the goal that you're trying to achieve is, there are some steps that you need to take, and these are some of the things that I would teach on my masterclass. Another thing that I could just talk about is just off the top of my head, picking different ones. What we want to do also is, especially when you have an offer that you want to sell, what we want to do is want to create your videos as authority amplifier videos. Okay, so you're not just, because most of the people that I work with, many times when they're starting, they're great at what they do and they're great at the solution that they provide for people, but they don't have they're not seen in the world as the expert that people need to pay for, for their services. And so what we want to do is we want to design your video in such a way that you're seen by your audience as the go-to person in your field, right? So those are some of the things some of the steps. Like I said, I have a 9-step roadmap that I take my clients through, and on each of the masterclass, it could be any of the baby steps below each of those, roadmaps. Steps that I actually teach during the masterclass.
Wow, that's really good, because I'm looking at it right now and I'm like, there's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot to help. And so you do video sessions as well?
Yes, I do.
You do, to your clients and stuff, and to help people?
So, yes. So I have, you mean, are you talking about like in my group or for my clients?
For your clients.
Okay, so for my clients, I have 2 main options. I would either work with you in my mastermind, which is like a group, okay, and then we could also work one-to-one, okay. So it depends on how, it comes back to your learning style and how you learn the best, in order to achieve the goal that you're trying to do to achieve in your business. We actually will decide together which option would, obviously the prices are different, obviously, but mostly it's more of, your learning style. Some people would, prefer to work with, they don't want to be in the public, at the stage or whatever, in the company of other people. But some other people, they learn better because, when other people are around, and we learn from other people and all that. Yeah. So those are the ways. And the way we'll do it is, again, the roadmap. Each person goes, making sure that, in their foundation, I have 3 major steps, phases in my work with my clients. We put the foundation work, like just similar to just, a house, right? You put the foundation. There are structures that we need to put underground to make sure that, we can build on top. Then we go to the framework stage where we put the stuff, you build the house. And then the feel stage is where, the way I usually try to look at this is like the electricity and the water and utility and everything, we put that in so that the system that you have actually brings you out to the world. And as you're doing this, you're able to bring, help people and bring income into your business as well with videos. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Is there anything else you assist with your clients? Like anything else you help them with?
Yes. So some of the people that come to me, would come knowing that video is actually a good thing to do. Okay. They know that video is a good thing to do, but they are terrified about doing videos. Okay.
Yep.
So, and one of the things that my biggest strategy is actually live videos. Okay.
Oh, no.
Yes. Okay. And because of the fact that live videos is actually the fastest way to become that expert and the go-to person in your fields, right? And also because the platforms are also going to help you to get engagement, to get more people, so it's actually the fastest way. Video is great, but with videos, what happens is you do a lot of pre-production and then production. So it takes a lot of time, and because you're not being paid for that time, we want to fast forward. We don't want to do that. We want to go faster to the market and start talking to people, real people, right?
Right.
And so we go to live videos, and so you can imagine a lot of people will hear me and say, "No, I'm not going that way, not me." And what actually, the reason why I always like to talk about this is when I first heard about live videos myself, I felt never, okay? Because for me, I do my videos, I record them and I edit them and remove all of my filler words, before I publish to the world, because I want the world to see me as the pro, right? But then I realized that, it wasn't helping me, right?
Yeah.
So I teach my clients now, so sometimes we go back to see why is it that you have challenges around, showing up live. And so the first set of work for some people may actually be to get rid of the, the camera shyness and the fear of the camera, and actually be able to show up confidently on videos. And then, with all the foundational works and everything that we do, it gives people the confidence, and I'm always there with them. So it's not, they're not on their own. And then some of the times they see other of my clients and the way others are, getting boldness, and, so it helps. It helps to grow in the community. So yes, this is one major work that I do with clients.
That's true. It is 1,000% true what you said, because for my first 50 interviews, I've interviewed over 200 people. For my first 50 interviews, when I first started out, I was just doing audio because I hated being on camera. I hated the way it looked. So I was like, I don't want to be on camera. And someone that I interviewed suggested this while we were recording, that I need to start doing video instead, because people want to see your reaction. They want to see your authentic self. That's why they want you to do live, because they want to hear you mess up. They want to hear you. Yeah. And I'm like,
that's it.
I don't want them to hear that. But yeah, a lot of them are like, we like it that you're authentic, that you're genuine, that you're that you're you. I'm like,
as a matter of fact, what you just said now, earlier today, I saw this little clip on YouTube, and it was the clip, it was a compilation of Beyonce falling down on stage. And I was like, no, I have to see this, right? Like Beyonce falling down. Like, how is that even possible? I had to save that video because I need to show that to my clients. Because you see, if you don't realize that people out there, the professionals, the people that we look up to, they are humans too. Even after much practice, to hear that Oprah actually had an accident on stage or something, mispronounce something. It makes it feel real to people that are listening to you. So, and that's why I love videos. I find videos would actually really help you do that. And then live video, okay, is actually now the one that actually gives you that authenticity, brings it out there, because you can't lie on live video. Is exactly how it is.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
1,000% true. So I want to thank you so much for coming on our podcast and giving my listeners and myself quite a bit of advice, because I'm going to use it. So
Thank you.
you have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Brooke.